Hello students, today we will discuss about character of Lucas. Okay. Doctor of Sir William Lucas, Charlotte is a sensible, intelligent young woman. About 27, Elizabeth's intimate friend, but we soon come to know that in an important respect, she differs from Elizabeth. Though Elizabeth herself does not know this fact, when very early in the first volume, they discuss the possibility of an attachment between Jane and Bingley. Charlotte says Jane should make some efforts in this direction. But Elizabeth reminds her that Miss Bennet hardly knows him. In Charlotte's view, happiness in marriage is entirely a matter of chance, and therefore it is not necessary that the partners should know each other. In fact, it is better to know as little as possible of the defects of the person with whom you are to pass your life. But Elizabeth does not agree with this and believes firmly that the idea is not sound at all, and Charlotte would never act in this way herself. The irony is that Charlotte believed in every word she said on the subject of marriage. But Elizabeth cannot, because of her kindness and affection for her friend, comprehend her friend accurately. Elizabeth is quite certain that Charlotte shared with her opinion about William Collinus. She has already discussed the subject of the demerits in the character of Mr. Collinus, and Charlotte quite agrees with her. When Mr. Collinus proposed to Elizabeth, he summarily refused. Then she is flabbergasted to learn that Charlotte has accepted Mr. Collinus' subsequent proposal of marriage to her. She had always felt that Charlotte's opinion of matrimony was not exactly like her own, but she could not have supposed it possible that when called into action, she would have sacrificed every better feelings to worldly advantage. Charlotte, the wife of Mr. Collinus, was a most humiliating picture. Here one thing must be pointed out, that there was disparity of age between the two friends. Elizabeth was only 19, without any experience in worldly matters, especially on the questions of economic influence on the maid of a person's attitude on the questions of economic influence on the maid of person's attitude to life. Charlotte was already 27, already past the marriageable age, and to her a home and the security of her husband with the steady income was more important than love and understanding, while Elizabeth could take the risk of refusing. Her age and the consequent prudence did not allow her to act otherwise, as she says to Elizabeth, "I am not romantic. I never was. I ask only a comfortable home, and considering Mr. Collins' character connections and situation in life, I am convinced that my chance of happiness with him is fair, as most people can boast on entering the marriage estate." She adjusts herself to her about husband and ably manages his household, though we know that she can never enjoy that wedded bliss which would belong to Elizabeth and Darcy, being married to an official. But we can be sure that she would make the best of the life which she has opted for. However, Mrs. Bennet's schemes unknowingly bring Elizabeth and Darcy together. She sends them out on a walk, and Elizabeth thanks Darcy for his help of Lydia. He says it was all done on Elizabeth's account and reviews the vow of affection. Now Elizabeth can tell him the change in her own affection, and they share mutual confessions and apologies for past misbehavior. Jane is first to be surprised by the news of the engagement. Mr. Bennet, thinking of his own marriage, advised Elizabeth not to marry without love. But Mrs. Bennet, in the quickest change of heart in the novel, turns from thinking Mr. Darcy disagreeable to finding him such a charming man. All that is left are the explanations for Darcy's recent behavior and his sufferance of Elizabeth's relatives. The novel ends with a summary of the future of all the main characters. The eldest daughters enjoy happy marriages and live far away from their mother. Lydia weathers them both for financial help. Katie, Miss Darcy, and the Gardners all derive pleasures from Mr. and Mrs. Darcy, whilst Lady Catherine, after making war on her nephew and his wife, finally make peace. Okay, but the prepare of Elizabeth for the reaction of her family to their possible engagement. We see Mr. Bennet ridicule a letter from Mr. Collinus that congratulations him on the match. So strange is such a union in the eyes of Elizabeth's family.